Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams, two teams that have defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion, as we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through the tackler. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
The offense now operating in empty. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Brooks. Receiver makes the grab. Gets into space at the 50. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Commodores pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes the defender miss. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Commodores have first and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Good know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback still with the football. Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
A quick throw out left, complete. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype in the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Commodores. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
See if they can convert the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half. With the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
On the ground, it's Flanagan. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And the back now goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. The short completion of the tight end. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? It's a draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Brooks. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the handoff. Great cut there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quick pass, the catch is made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Brooks. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rice offense is out there again. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick this deep to begin the second half. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. There's some pre-snap movement back in motion. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial third down play right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Play action here on first down. He stays alive. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense operating from the pistol. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Physical run, breaking tackles. Touchdown, Owls. That puts them on top in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Commodores will bring their punt team on the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He bought some time, now lets it go. This time, a completion. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Handoff running right. A quick juke. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll use the ground game here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Commodores. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. There was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Jukes to get free. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial, 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback's got it on the option. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Curry.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Comes the Rice offense on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs, it's Flanagan. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Catch made on the left side. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket.
He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it on the move. And he's got his man open downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. So they get the important touchdown, but need a 2-point conversion to tie the game. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. The try fails. It would have tied the game. The margin is still 2 in the final minute. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Vanderbilt Commodores.